This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, wherever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members have a $0 copay. No insurance? No problem. Now get $80 off of your first month with promo code SPACE80 when you go to Talkspace.com. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com. Save $80 with code SPACE80 at Talkspace.com.
I just want to be her safe space, the place where she feels protected, seen, and loved. Her peace, not the one adding to her stress, but the one that reminds her that she can exhale because I got her. I want to be her biggest fan. The one cheering her on when she's winning and lifting her up when she's not. Her protector, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If she's with me, she should never have to question her security. I want to be her laughter, her partner, the one building with her, matching her energy, walking beside her, not in front or behind. Most of all, I want to be her choice. The man who knows without a doubt is in her corner, showing up for her every single day. Not just in words, but in actions. When I love her, I want her to feel it, to know it, and to never have to question it.
Yes. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, bud. So let's talk about it. What woman doesn't want a man like this, right? It's something so beautiful about that type of dynamic between woman and man, right?
Exactly. When you
I
have a
think
man
that
like that, I think you're about to say what I'm about to say. Let's hear it.
it definitely puts you into a very relaxed, easier, less stressful, more peaceful way of life. You have a partner, somebody that you can lean on when times get tough, or somebody who supports you when times are good, right? And a lot of women, we have experienced the opposite, where that's not the usual man that you come across. So when you do come across that type of man, or are blessed to have, attracted that type of man, you definitely will know the difference. You will know right away that you're dealing with this caliber of man, right? And it puts you more in your feminine energy, and more of a softer, more peaceful state. That's just in my opinion.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's always good when you have somebody like him who wants to establish a baseline of compassion. He wants to,
Absolutely.
of support, just that baseline. It's excellent. Men and women alike should try to adopt this type of approach to a relationship, and I can almost guarantee them a real good, cohesive relationship. Nothing wrong with, securing each other through conversation and letting each other know you got, and essentially he's saying, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have your back.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was saying basically that it is that once you experience that type of person, you can unsee it. You don't want to go back to the opposite type of person, right? Because it's a great difference. It's a massive difference, right?
Right.
And it shows you what your worth is and what you really deserve in a partner, because that kind of man, he's done the work, right? Not perfect. We're never saying perfect, because hey, we're all flawed, right? We're human. We're in the flesh, right? But it's like a comfortability, and it's a luxury. It's kind of luxurious. It's real comfortable, right? And that's what that man does. He wants you to be comfortable. He wants to take as much stress off, right? And he wants you to go after everything you want in life, right? Instead of like, holding you back or being jealous or going against you. He's a teammate for you, right? He's a
Right.
teammate for you. And so for me, I cannot, once I've experienced that type of partner, I will be single before I ever go back to the opposite of that. That's my opinion,
Real,
y'all.
real talk. Real
Yeah.
talk. You know what I mean? That's like, you have to really really fall hard to go back once you know better. You know what I mean?
hmm
All right.
When you know better, you do better. It's lessons. The lesson you learn from that is, value and loving yourself and knowing your worth as well, right? And when you love yourself, the next person will follow suit. And if they don't, then there's the door.
Absolutely.
That's simple.
Women almost universally across the board are crying out for their husbands, their partners, to be a true partner in their relationship. And guys, if you do that for your lady, she will put in everything she possibly can to the relationship. You gotta wanna be a true partner. There's gotta be that give and take.
What do you think about married guys going to strip clubs?
This is a good one. I love this one. So, no, I don't like that idea. And here's the thing. So we did a piece a little while ago about red flags if, your girlfriend or your significant other has a lot of guy friends. I'm going to give this on, at least in part, the flip side. Okay, that's okay. They can go to a strip club. You trust them. But do you know some of the things that go on at strip clubs?
Should a man be allowed to go to a strip club? Are you comfortable with your guy? Say, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys at the strip club, or I'm gonna go down by myself.
Either way, I don't really care at this point. Like, I don't think I would care because it's the thing. He's gonna do what he wants to do anyway. You get what I'm saying? If I try to go against it, if that man wants to go, he's gonna lie. He's gonna hide it. He's gonna find a way to do it without. You know what I'm saying? So I think giving people free will, give people free will. They're going to do what they want to do anyway. I can't control nobody,
You're going to go through situations where you're not necessarily feeling super confident about your marriage or relationships. Every relationship in the history of the world ever. So do you want your husband or your boyfriend at a strip club during a period of time where they're not feeling super confident about their relationship? Women.
Well, so the second part of that is about the confidence. You already said you'd be okay with them going. But we didn't have that little caveat that they're not all that confident about the relationship they're in.
We're never truly fully confident. I don't think no one's fully confident at all because, it's always a possibility for betrayal and cheating and abuse and things can happen, right? None of us are that confident. We can say that. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm just so confident in anything. No, absolutely not. But what I'm working on now is that just to release control, I'm going to let you do what you want to do. The thing is, a grown man knows how to do right and wrong. If he going to do you wrong, he going to do you wrong. You get what I'm saying? He don't need to go to the strip club to do me wrong. You get what I'm saying? It's his decisions that he make. I can't control that. And, that's why I said I really don't care. I wouldn't mind going with him. You know what I'm saying? We can go together. Like, I think that would be more suffice. Like,
Absolutely.
Hey, let's go together, have some fun.
Absolutely.
Have some fun. Like, let it be a couple thing where we go and we watch the strippers dance and we throw ones at them, have a good time. But
Absolutely.
if he said, hey, I just want to do it solo bolo, that's even if he tells you, because a lot of times, like most guys, they gonna do that type of stuff. They're not gonna tell you because they don't want the backlash. They don't want you to say, "Oh, don't go," right? "Oh, how dare you do this to me?" And I'm to the point where I just don't care anymore. I don't care about that kind of stuff no more. Like, okay, I'll just let you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. As long as I'm happy, give me some money. As long as you give me some money and I'm happy, I don't care. Go ahead, have fun. Bye.
Back. So, all right, well.
Never get comfortable thinking that you're the only female. You will never be the only female. These niggas have secret lives. They always have a secret bitch. You're probably the secret bitch, and you think you're the main bitch. Whole time you're the secret bitch. Whole time you don't even know that you're the side hoe. Whole time you think you the main hoe because he makes so much time for you. Whole time you is the side hoe. Whole time you is the hoe that this bitch telling him to block. Like, his shit be crazy.
Wow. So a woman cannot be confident, according to her, that she is the main one. You should basically be more confident that you are more likely on the side, is what she's saying.
I mean, hey, everybody has their own thoughts and traumas and things they've been through. you never know, Maurice. Like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a person can live a double life. You know, they can spend so much time with you where you're like, how is he even able? But let me tell you, if a man wants to do that, he's going to find a way to do it. Okay. That's what I was saying with the last topic. You can't control anybody, right? My thing is, once I find out, I'm gone. Right. So that's what I stand on. If I find out that you're cheating on me, or that I am not the only one, when we agree to a committed relationship, I'm gone. So I'll make that very clear in the beginning. We talk about it throughout the course of the relationship. We know things come up, and I make it clear. If I find out that you're cheating on me, I'm going. So do not let me find out. You better keep it cool, right? Like I said, if I'm happy, I don't have a reason to be looking for that stuff. You get it? If I'm happy with my partner, yeah, he might be cheating, right? But if I'm happy and he's doing what I need him to do to make me happy, I don't have time to be worrying about that kind of stuff. And why should you? What's the point of being in a relationship? You always got to stress about what the person's doing. That's chaotic. It's crazy. So,
well,
you know, we all take a risk. Nobody, how do you know? Nobody know if they getting cheated on. Everybody is capable of cheating on somebody.
Okay.
It's a man and woman. It's not just a man thing. Women cheat too.
This woman, this girl here is coming from a position of a very toxic mindset. If you are predisposing yourself and prepositioning yourself to not ever trust, to always think that you're going to be the man is going to be doing this. I can tell you something, and a lot of women won't agree or they'll disagree. You are attracted mostly to the same type of man. They may not look the same,
that's true.
but they
True.
behave the same. And
because you're putting that energy out and you're manifesting that back to you. It's all about energy.
So if you get
if
somebody,
you're going in with a mindset,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were about to say something I was about to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because, you know, when you change your thought process and you know your worth and you really do the work, you will start attracting better quality people to you. Right.
I believe that.
It's kind of like you surrender. Like, honestly, like I had to kind of surrender. I had to go through a lot of dark days, right? I went through such a hard time with my last relationship, right? Yeah, we can say that one more time, Maurice, one more time. Thank you, because I needed that. When I say, like they said, you go through a dark night of the soul, a spiritual awakening, like in tarot, right? Because I'm deep in tarot.
All you homeowners have unique needs. Some feel the need to leave up holiday decorations year-round. Others have the need to use their garage as practice space for their new metal band. And because each homeowner has unique needs, Geico helps you get the right coverage for your home and what's in it. That way, you get exactly what's right for you, even if your needs are unique. Get more with Geico.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
I really, the best way to describe it is like, when you already went to hell and saw the devil's face, what more can you go through? You know, I feel like I literally went through that. So at this point, all I realize is that, hey, if this person shows me this betrayal, I'm just going to move on. There's other men out here. You got to understand your worth. Once you get back into your power and you understand your value as a woman, you understand, hey, that was your loss, baby. Since you want to play games, there's other men. There's some men out here who don't play those games. There's men who stand firm on their morals and their discipline, their principles and their beliefs. Okay. All men are not dolls. All men do not cheat. Okay. Now, so you just keep going until you find that person. It's okay, right? It's simple as that. Don't get into a scarcity mindset thinking, hey, I just have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You have to work on yourself. You have to understand your worth, because if you have no worth and you have low self-esteem within yourself, which I have gone through, most of us have, okay? Let's be honest about that. Until you do that work, until you take some time to just sit in that pain and you go through all those lessons and you realize and you self-reflect and you have to look at the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror, right? You will then you will then realize, hey, I'd rather be by myself. What's the point? If I could do great by myself, I do damn good by myself. So I don't need somebody in my life who's going to cause me all this toxicity and destruction and chaos and compromising my peace and my mental health. It's no point. Especially at this big age. Especially at this big age. So that's where I'm at. Like, if I find out my man's cheating, hey, bye. He knows that. There's the door. Go ahead and bye. Goodbye. And you know what? I'm just gonna wait. And hey, eventually, my husband will come. You feel me? And you have to be okay with being alone. You know, don't be so desperate or so just to say I have a man, right? Learn how to be okay with being by yourself. You'll be surprised how much you grow, how much you learn, how much you will discover about you. And that's when you will truly see what you really desire, right? And what you won't settle for no more. Because, you know, we all take a risk in love, Maurice. Okay, I don't care, married or relationship, anybody can cheat on you. It has nothing to do with a title. It's the individual and the choices they make. That's it. It's free will. We all have free will. And usually with free will, people gonna abuse that power.
Exactly.
You feel me? So and we got to understand, when you go into a relationship or marriage, you're taking a risk that, hey, this person could possibly cheat on me. That's the risk you're taking, right? Nobody is exempt from that. I don't care who you are. There's no one who is exempt from that betrayal. Famous people get cheated on, abused, killed, all type of stuff. They beautiful, rich, successful. That don't mean nothing. Halle Berry got cheated on. Beyonce got cheated on. Come on, Cardi B got cheated on. Right? These is the top of the pinnacle of successful women. What? Halle Berry? Are we crazy? Halle Berry gotta be like the most beautiful woman on the planet. Like, that woman is drop dead gorgeous. Halle Berry is, every man wanted Halle Berry. I don't care what man. I ain't met a man yet who said they didn't think Halle Berry was hot or they want to be with Halle Berry. Okay, so if Halle Berry can get cheated on, come on. We ain't even gonna start about Beyonce, because that's another drop dead gorgeous woman. These are beautiful, beautiful, successful women. They get cheated on. It doesn't have a man gonna cheat. He gonna cheat. There's nothing you can do.
That's it.
You can leave. You have to make a choice. Are you going to stay? Or are you going to leave? That's it. How you going to handle the situation if it happens? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, I definitely understand that. Let's hear what this brother has to say about dating in 2024, the male version. So this is part 2. He had a part 1, but let's see what part 2 is talking about.
All right.
Let me play in your face. Let me play in your face. Let me pretend to be the guy that you wanted for a few months, and then as soon as we're together, we start having sex, I completely switch up and really turn back into who I was because I was playing in your face. Let me purposely cross boundaries with other women in this relationship. And then when you confront me about it, I make it seem like you're crazy or you didn't just see what you clearly just saw because I was playing in your face. Let us do husband and wife and family shit, but never give you a ring because I'm playing in your face. And when I finally do give you a ring, if I give you a ring 7 years later, we're still never going to get married. You're going to be a fiance for 10 years because I'm playing in your face. Because really, I had no intention of marrying you. I just gave you that ring to shut you up. And then when you finally get tired and leave, I'm going to get with another girl and marry her within 6 months and post it everywhere for you to see because I'm playing in your face. She's going to get all of your hard work. Remember that movie Acrimony? It's going to be like that because I was playing in your face.
I was playing in your face.
Okay, I got a lot to say about this. And we're gonna talk about Acrimony as well, because I love that movie. I just watched that movie actually about 2 weeks ago, me and my boyfriend, and he was like, "Oh, that was intense."
He said intense.
But yeah, but this is the thing. It's one word I'm gonna put out there, ladies and men. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me rephrase that. It's called placeholder. Okay, placeholder. That's it. He could have just simply said, "You're a placeholder," because it's the thing. Have we been there? Yeah, I have definitely been a placeholder in relationships that I can look back and say, "Oh my God," right? Because that's the thing. A man that does not have good intentions for you, of course he's going to keep you around because it's beneficial, right? Yeah, you're giving him sex, you're giving him femininity, you're giving him your essence as a woman. Whatever benefits that he can use from you, he's going to take. He's selfish. We all are to an extent, right? Men are very selfish as well. So, of course, he's going to use you in the meantime because, okay, you're not really what I want, but I want to keep you. I want to keep you in my leisure, right, until I find the one I really want, and then I'm going to drop you. Yeah, typical. That's typical. That's nothing. I think all of us women understand that. That's not something brand new to us, okay? So you have to see the red flag. So once you start to see certain patterns of behaviors that do not serve you and that cross your boundaries and your standards, you check it and you tell him, hey, this is not going to fly with me. If he's not willing to change that, there's your answer. He's not the one for you. You can say, hey, I'm choosing me. I don't want to be here anymore. Now, if you prolong it and you drag it on for years and years and years, like he said, you get the wedding ring and it's 5 years. Oh, like hell no. If a man proposed to me, we should be planning that wedding, right? I'm not waiting another 5-10 years. No, we got engaged. Now, when are we going to get married? Okay, there needs to be a time stamp on that. Okay, because yeah, men do that all the time. I know a situation right now where the woman thinks, oh, hey, I got this ring and I'm gonna get married, but it's 3, 4, 5 years down the line. And nothing. So you have to stand firm on what you want, right? I'm not taking that. So if a man decides to say, hey, I want to marry you and I accept that, you're not dragging me for the next 5 to 10 years, 5, 7, whatever. You're not. If you're not planning, we're not trying to get married within the first, I'll give it a good year. I think that's enough time. 6 months to a year after the proposal, I'm done. Right. Here go your ring, and there's the door. I'm done. I'm going to keep moving on until I find my husband. Okay, you have to don't let these men just waste your time because they will waste your time and they will leave you and you're stuck with nothing. So at least in a situation, I don't care with anybody, make sure you're benefiting. Make sure that man is investing money and time. He's doing the right things for you. Don't just be laying on your back and doing all these things, giving him girlfriend or wife material, and giving him all these privileges, and you're not getting nothing in return. Make sure that man invests in you. So even if he decides to leave or he want to run off, hey, bye. I got this business now. I got this amount of money. I got a car of it. I got whatever you got out of it. Okay, and. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Don't be a placeholder unless that's just what you want to be. So, hey, some people don't care, hey. But if you're intentional about what you want, you don't settle for that. No longer settle for that. You just don't.
All right, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I don't have anything to add to that because you said it so eloquently and so completely. You know what I mean? So let's see.
And hold on, back to Tyler Perry, hold on, Maurice, and back to Tyler Perry, because I love him. I love me some Tyler Perry. I've been a fan ever since the stage plays with Medea. So I love him as even as, making movies now. I love his movies. I really, really do. With Acrimony, shout out to Taraji P. Henson because, oh my God, I love her. She's such a fantastic actress. Ever since Baby Boy, she has just been phenomenal. Phenomenal actress. Just such a beautiful, powerful, successful Black woman, and she can act her ass off. Exactly. So where I don't agree is that when he made a correlation of comparing that to the Acrimony movie, I don't agree with that. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, with Acrimony, he was not using Taraji as a placeholder. Okay, what happened was they got to the end of their marriage. She wanted to divorce him. Right? He did not want to divorce her. Okay, he damn near begged that woman to not leave him. You understand? Then after she divorced him, because, I understand it was a lot that happened. She was tired. I get it. Throughout the course of the marriage, she did put up with a lot. Even before they got married, she went through a lot with that man, okay? And I can understand she divorced him. She made that choice. But even after they divorced Maurice, he still made sure he kept his word about everything. He made sure she got the keys and the deed back to her mom's house, that he paid the house. She didn't lose her mom's house. He also gave her, if I'm not mistaken, $10 million. $10 million. Man, that's nice. Which she had spent a lot of money on him and helping his career, helping him trying to get his battery off the ground and, all that. When he finally made it big, okay, at that point, she already divorced him. So to say that she was a placeholder, absolutely not. Because how could she be a placeholder when she chose to divorce him, Maurice? And He tried to stay with his wife. So you can't compare the two. That was a bad comparison to me, because anybody who's seen that movie know that that's not how it went down. She was not a placeholder to that man. She chose to divorce him and move on. And then after he moved on, she was upset and she lost her mind about it. You get it?
Right.
But it's like, you could have just not divorced your husband. You could have stuck it out with him a little longer. That's how I felt. My girl, you just divorced him in the nick of time. You get it? You went through all of this to the end, and then you divorced him. What is he supposed to do? He moved on with his life.
Yeah.
What is he supposed to do? So it's like, and then he still blessed you. So in a way, she just lost her mind. She couldn't handle the fact that she divorced him and he still moved on as he was supposed to. So no, I don't agree with that.
Supposed to do.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile with a message for everyone paying big wireless way too much. Please, for the love of everything good in this world, stop. With Mint, you can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Of course, if you enjoy overpaying, no judgments, but that's weird. Okay, one judgment. Anyway, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
He did what he was supposed to do.
So no, to compare that to a placeholder is not accurate, because she was never a placeholder.
All right.
So,
go with a woman who got kids and play stepdaddy to her kids. And the reason why you think this is so unfair is because you want to live in a delusional world as opposed to living according to what naturally benefits you, ma'am. Y'all don't want to live according to the science that benefits you. You want to go against the science that benefits you and go into Delulu Island. And the reason that you want to go against the science, because deep down inside y'all hate yourself with a passion. As women, you hate yourselves. You hate each other. You don't want to be around each other. And you know why? Because y'all know you're evil.
As women, you hate yourselves. You don't want to be around. You know you're evil. Hey, can I ask a question? This person speaking. This person speaking.
Francella.
Is that a female?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't tell by the baseball cap. To be honest with you.
She's more of she's a stud, kind of. She has a lesbian relationship.
So Princella, she'll be proud. She'll be proud of me recognizing her as almost. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay.
I don't know, but she's very. She has a lot of knowledge. I do learn a lot from her. I do like listening to her, because a lot of stuff she says is very spot on, and she's not sugarcoating it, right? So that is another creator I do enjoy. I don't agree with everything she says. Of course, none of us agree with everything that everyone says, but I appreciate the knowledge that I have gained from her.
Yeah, big ups to Princella. I didn't understand. I didn't catch the message. I was trying to, but all I kept hearing was like, going against the science. And I'm like, what exactly? Maybe you want to hear the rest, or you want me you're going to tell me what she's talking about? Because I have no idea.
Basically, what she's saying is that she's basically telling you about men. Like, if we knew, she has a book out, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like 20, I think it's called 21 Grades. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but she has a book that's explaining all different types of men. It's several different types. It's over 20, I think she got over 21 different types of archetypes of how different men are. And what she's saying is all men are bad. Like, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And once you understand how men are, you'll descend, or you won't even want to deal with them. You get what I'm saying? And then she also speaks with if you want the type of love that you want as a woman, you will have to be with another woman. You get what I'm saying? Because men they're incapable of giving you that type of love. You get what I'm saying? They're just not capable of loving you the way that you love, right?
Princella's a double agent. Princella's trying to bring everybody over to Princella's side so she can have more options for Princella.
I don't think that's the case. She is in a very happy, dynamic relationship. I don't know if they're married, but I know that she's been with her lover for a while. So they have a really good relationship.
You see it all the time.
Well, I mean, so it just, I don't know how to exactly respond to that, because when there is a woman who is so against men and they are no longer heterosexual,
Woman.
it becomes more than just opinion. It becomes a hate, a disdain.
No, I wouldn't even say that. I don't think she hates men. I think that she's just she wants to spread the awareness about it. You get it? Like, let you know, hey, all that glitter ain't gold, and how men can be very detrimental towards women, right? They can be very dangerous towards women. They can be very manipulated towards women. She's not lying about that, right? If a person has bad intentions for you, they have bad intentions for you. You get it? Well, I say all men are bad. Of course not. But a lot of them are, right? You got good and bad on all spectrums. Women too. You get it? But like I said, I don't agree with everything she says, but it's a lot of things that it does resonate with me. She's just saying, understand what you're dealing with when you're dealing with men. You feel me? Don't be so quick to be so gullible or to just giving everything that you have, because they will exploit that sometimes, right? They may, if you come across the wrong man, he will use and abuse that. And that's real. She's not saying anything wrong. She's telling the truth. She just wants women to stop being so delusional and understand, right? And as far as what she's saying, she said that like a man will leave his kids that he has biologically to go be with another woman and take care of her kids, and that a woman will deal with that, right? And hey, I can't speak, or I'm not trying to come from a place of judgment, y'all. Like I say a lot of times, that's not my place. That's God's place. Okay, we all sin, we all make mistakes, but if a man can completely turn his back to his biological children, I wouldn't even want that anyway. You get it? Why would I want a man who completely just said, forget my family, forget it, and I'm just going to move on, right?
Right.
Because this is your biological. This is yours. These kids I got and your kids. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So as a woman, if you settle for that, whatever that comes with that, that's on you, because morally you should know better anyway. You should understand, hey, you know what I'm saying? This man could just leave his current situation, his family, to be with you. You think you special? That's his character. I don't want it. I don't even want that.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
I don't want you to leave your wife or your girlfriend for me. Now, if y'all not together or something like that, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to be the reason. Oh, you know what I'm saying? No. Oh, I don't want to be there, or I'm gonna just abandon my kid. No, I'm not gonna respect that, because best believe he don't have no morals. He's gonna do you dirty. You're not special. You're not gonna get. So I just feel like, if a man can't even take care of the children he already has, then why would you even that's just like a major turnoff for me. You know what I'm saying? That's a major turnoff for me. Now if he don't want to be there anymore, and he's still actively, taking care of his children, spending time with them, he's, financially supporting his children, that's fine. That's different, right? I can definitely rock with that kind of man, right? I know it's all type of different circumstances, situations where things happen. But I can't respect any man who just abandoned his own family and trying to come over here with mine.
My family.
Talk. Like that's crazy. Absolutely not.
Real talk.
So that's what she's saying. Like, you have to have some kind of like I said, some kind of worth about yourself why would you even accept that? Like, absolutely not.
You see, that's why this is why I spoke without hearing her out clearly, because I just missed all that. But hey, big ups to Prince Stella. You know what I mean? Keep up the good work. All right, let's get into this next one.
I really do like her. She's a great, she gives a lot of great information and knowledge to women. Like, wake up, open your eyes.
Absolutely.
For real.
Let me tell y'all why you should never let anyone move into your place, no matter how sad the story is. Especially the sadder the story is, the more you should stay away from those type of people. Because I'm going to tell you, you might have a good heart and you want to move somebody in and you want to help them. And the whole time you think they just going to come there and do the right thing, lay low, try to get themselves together, get on their feet, and they do everything. But now they're king and queen of the parking lot. They hanging out in the parking lot. They smoking, they drinking, they getting into it with the neighbors. They just... all eyes on them. They're not keeping a low profile at all. They make it clear to everybody that they're not on your lease, and then they're causing problems. So next thing you know, now you about to lose your spot trying to help somebody else out. Then you got the people who will just hurry up and send mail to your house because they know that if they send mail to your house after 30 days, you have to do an eviction. You got to be careful letting people around you, and especially people who don't have nothing. The quickest way to lose everything is to let somebody into your life who have nothing. Nothing. They don't know the value of nothing. They don't have any kind of morals or values. You have to really be careful with people in their thought process, because while you might be thinking, it's just a regular situation, I'm gonna let them in, I'm gonna help them get on their feet, and this person is coming to you and has no intentions of getting on their feet. They're coming looking for a handout. You got a lot of people who just don't want to work. You got a lot of people who don't want to provide for themselves. You got a lot of people who are just content with being or not. You got people who are offended by everything and ashamed of nothing. So you can easily offend them, but they'll never be ashamed that they live in your house, that they have nothing, that they brought nothing to the table. They don't care. They don't care. Offended by everything and ashamed of nothing. So I'm telling you, don't move anybody into your spot trying to help them. You can't help people.
Wow.
Oh man, she has a very, very, very valid point. Very, very valid point.
Can I move in?
Whew.
No. Can I sleep on the couch tonight? No. I can help you a few dollars to get your hotel room. You know what I mean?
I'm very blessed and grateful that family, lovers, anybody that I have moved into my apartment over the years that I've been there, that when they left, it was time to go. It was fine, and they did not jeopardize me losing my apartment. Okay, I'm lucky in that regard, but I'm also lucky that everybody who stayed with me, right? They did actively go on to better. They wanted to have their own place. I didn't have those type of issues, right? I did not experience those type of problems, but I did have to deal with some really bad things that came along with, oh my, I could write a book. I swear, y'all, I could write a freaking book about my life, but I had to deal with some experiences that wasn't so good as far as, with the neighbors and ex-lovers coming around, want to fight me because now I'm with the man. And it was crazy. It was just crazy. It was a whole freaking horror film.
I wish
but
a nigga would, like a tree, come up with some shit when I'm there. I'm wishing. Let me stop.
But I've been lucky that for the most part, I never lost my place over that, right? And I'm gonna be honest, if you dealing with people and they going around saying they're not on your lease, that's basically they're trying to get you to lose your place, because if you're going around notifying everybody about that, what's the point of doing that? That's nobody's business. That's nobody's business. So why would I go if I know that somebody helping me? Why would I go outside to neighbors and whatever saying, oh, I'm not on the lease? Like you're opening the door for people to have problems, and for the next person to go say, oh, well, so-and-so got people staying with them. And, the next person might hate on you and go say something. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, once you realize that, then you gotta go. You got to go. I don't care. Change the locks on you ain't gotta tell nobody nothing. Just change the locks on your stuff, and
come on now,
you know what I'm saying? They wanna get crazy. Hey, I get crazy too.
No, you're right. You're right.
You that's your house. You don't let nobody run your house.
Yeah,
okay.
Nobody
nobody gets to run your house. When it was time to go in my situations, like when I had exes and stuff like that, when shit hit the fan, I said, this is it. I'm done with you. There's the door. They left. You feel me?
Right.
I didn't have no issues. My sister lived with me for a little while. She got her place and she went on about her way and got her place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Other situations, I never really had the problem with that. But, it does come with a set of problems and issues when, that's what anybody you deal with. You're going to have good and bad times. But, I had to face different types of issues, but never nothing like that. But you have to be careful, because there are people who they don't care. They come into you. They want you to lose everything. They have intentions. You don't know. You think you're trying to help people, right? Because you got a good heart. And the whole time they want to see you crash and burn. They don't give a damn, because they don't want it for themselves. If you think about it, if somebody who don't got nothing to lose, right? They don't have nothing to lose. They don't have anything. If I don't have anything in my name or on my own, I don't care. You get it? You're not gonna care. I don't care about your work ethic or what you got or what you built. I don't give a damn because I don't have that for myself. I don't value work ethic. I don't value hard work or how to, you know what I'm saying, pay my bills on time or how to pay rent or pay a mortgage or pay a car note or buy a car or take care of my whatever. You get it? If I don't have the responsibilities, I just don't care as an adult. Why would I care about you? I don't give a damn. Obviously, I need you because I don't have my stuff together. It's a difference than that type of person or somebody who's simply, they're actively working, they're trying, and you see that they're going to work every day, they're saving their money, they're helping out with you, they're keeping your space clean, right? Right. And then they're showing you actively, hey, I'm looking for work or I'm looking for another place. And they actively are doing that and they move the fuck out.
Exactly.
So you have to be very mindful of what type of people, right? Don't just move anybody into your house, especially people who don't have anything going. If they come into you, they ain't got no job, you know that they just can't hold money. You already know that character, like they not about nothing. This is just their pattern. Hell no. Don't move them in your house. You got to be careful with that.
No,
Be very careful about that. Be very careful. Yeah, because they can come in there and all them that evil spirits and demons on people too. You know, that comes into your house and that's your space and that's gonna affect your house and your peace and it's a lot that comes with that. You got to be careful, absolutely. So I agree with that. You know, be very careful. Family too. Family can get it too. Family doesn't mean that they just because they family. It's the individual. You know, so just be careful with that.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly.
Not to say don't do it, but just understand who you're dealing with before. Know exactly what type of person you're dealing with, and then you can make the decision. Not to say, hey, don't help your family or friends out if they need it, or if you want to move your lover, hey, I can't speak on that, right? Because we all take a risk in anything, right? When we're dealing with other people, we all take a risk.
Bruh.
But just try to use your discernment, use your judgment, your common sense, like, you know, make sure for one, you know this person a little bit better. Don't be so quick to move in people that you barely know. Okay. That's the main thing I would tell anybody. And really know who you're dealing with in their character before making those type of decisions. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well,
pray on it, you know, talk to God about it.
Look at that. So, Nicole, of all the things we talked about today, do you have a statement that you can say that might just summarize everything? We talked about letting people into your household that probably shouldn't be there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about men running off to go tend to other families when they have their own. We've talked about a man that comforts his woman and shows her love and respect every step of the way. We've also talked about, would you allow your man to have special freedoms like strip clubs and things like that?
Yes.
And we also talked about dating in 2024, where the guy made a comparison to the movie that you were telling us about. And lastly, the young lady who said that she pretty much said that most men
may be the side piece.
You may be the side piece, yeah. And then we have, Princella with the wrap up. And we did discuss what she was saying as well. So she was the one talking about men who run off. So in a nutshell, my nutshell is hearing all these different things going on. Men and women have a lot of complicated situations to contend with.
Yeah, it's life. Life be lifing. It's always going to be a life be lifing, y'all. And it's nothing. It's how we learn to handle the storms, okay?
Absolutely.
Because God, we're going to go through trials and tribulations, okay? That's a part of life. No matter what you do, it doesn't matter. You're going to go through it. You're not going to have this perfect, great life, okay? It's no such thing as that. So if you ever meet a person, they say, oh, I don't never have problems. I've never been through nothing. That's bullshit. Okay. You've been through at least something that was very detrimental. I don't care if it was death that caused pain or heartbreak or something happened. Okay. Everybody goes through something. So, is it people who have really great lives that didn't really go through some things that other people have? Yeah. Granted, or they may not experience as many bad things, right? But no human being on the planet Earth just can say they went through life without any type of pain or any type of problems. That's bullshit to me.
Absolutely.
So when I come across people like that, where I've come across a couple people like that, where they're like, oh, I don't have no issues. I'm like, okay. Like, I'm gonna let you stay in delusional land, but I've been through a hell of a lot. I've been through a very hard life. That's my experience. And I understand that's not everybody's experience, but to say that you never go through anything and you never had problems or no stress, come on, stop it. We're not gonna sit here and lie. But that's the thing where you have to lean to God. I would say definitely that's when you really need to lean. You need to lean to the Most High anyway, right? I got work to do. Like, I love God and he knows my heart, but I'm still a sinner. We are sinners, right? We have to really work on our relationship with him first, because that's another thing. God is a jealous God. So if he sees, he's going to show you, he going to bring bad things to you because he wants you to learn. He wants to show you who God is. Sometimes, he'll say, okay, you want to keep your hand to the wall? All right. Just the consequence of that, right? God is not playing. So oftentimes we think, oh, people. No, sometimes when you're not honoring God and you're not doing what God is telling you to do, hey, he's telling you, stop doing this, Nicole, or stop doing this, Maurice, right? Or whoever you are. And you keep doing that same thing, now you're going to have to he's going to move it out the way for you. He's going to make it too uncomfortable. He's going to make it so bad to where you're going to have to get rid of these people. You're going to have to get rid of that job. You're going to have to get rid of these situations because it's gotten that uncomfortable, right? Sometimes we get comfortable in our own sense, or, I'm guilty, right? Or we just want to keep on trying to be there and help. And it's detrimental to you. It's killing you inside. You have to know when to say enough is enough. Okay? God will always show us. We just sometimes don't want to see it. We just want to do things our way. Learn sometimes that our way of doing things is not always the right way. Okay? And if you see that this is a pattern, it's just unhealthy and it's unhealthy, maybe it's time to walk away, boo-boo. Just walk away, boo-boo kitty. It's okay. Pookie, walk away. Yes, so that concludes today's show, you guys. Yes, Maurice, we had a great time as always. All right.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
We just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. We hope that you gained some type of knowledge, some insight, and maybe just something you can relate to feel like, hey, you're not the only one dealing with a situation. Okay. And feel free to reach out anytime if you would like to discuss maybe a business idea, or maybe you're an artist like me, independent artist like me and Maurice. You may be a rapper or singer, or maybe, you already a big artist, or you just want to talk about another artist, or maybe people from our childhood or different genres, right? You can feel free to reach out anytime. Maybe you have a topic or a business that you want to promote, small or big, or you want to just promote some products. Okay. You can definitely do it on my show as is. It is affordable and it helps you get your voice heard all across the globe. Okay. So those are the great benefits of podcasting. Okay. Reach out at NikkiDoll524@gmail.com. That's NIKKIDOLL524@gmail.com. Okay. Thank you and God bless. See you guys on the next one.
Peace.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You wish you could work it the way I do.